Hello students, week 12 physics for grade 11, chapter 34, lesson number 5, Ohm's Law, textbook page 685. I am Mr. Amir, your physics teacher. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to state and explain Ohm's Law, solve problems using Ohm's Law. You learned electric resistance in the previous lesson. Electric resistance is measured in units called ohms. George Simon Ohm, a German physicist, tested wires in circuits to see what effect the resistance of the wire had on the current. The relationship among voltage, current and resistance is called Ohm's law. So you can see here mathematical expression of the Ohm's law: current equal voltage divided by resistance. For a given circuit of constant resistance, current and voltage are proportional. Twice the current flows through a circuit for twice the voltage across the circuit. The greater the voltage, the greater the current. If the resistance is doubled for a circuit, the current will be half what it would be otherwise. The relationship among the units of measurement is 1 ampere equal 1 volt divided by 1 ohm, because the unit of the current is ampere, unit of the voltage is volt, and unit of the resistance is ohm. A potential difference of 1 volt impressed across the circuit that has a resistance of 1 ohm will produce a current of 1 ampere. So this is very important. If a voltage of 12 volt is impressed across the same circuit, the current will be 12 ampere. Okay. The resistance of a typical lamp cord is much less than 1 ohm. Typical lamp cord is actually very small one, so the resistance is less, or we can say less than 1 ohm, while a typical light bulb has a resistance of about 100 ohms. A typical light bulb, especially the filament lamps, you can say resistance will be high. An iron or electric toaster has a resistance of 15 to 20 ohms. These are actually heating devices, so they will have more resistance. The low resistance permits a large current which produces considerable heat. Current inside electric devices is regulated by circuit elements called resistors. If you open any old televisions or radio or even computer, you can see these kinds of components called resistors. In latest devices, these resistors are actually integrated with the chips. So the stripes on these resistors are color coded to indicate the resistance in ohms. These colors are actually based on different values of resistance. Now, how do you state Ohm's law? Ohm's law states that the current in a circuit is directly proportional to the voltage impressed across the circuit and is inversely proportional to the resistance of the circuit. There is a think question for you. Actually, you can use the mathematical formula of Ohm's law. How much current is drawn by a lamp that has a resistance of 100 ohms when a voltage of 50 volts is impressed across it? Can you answer this question?